Now, for me, learning at DSU has meant a lot of things. Throughout the years, it's meant becoming comfortable inside of a classroom with larger amounts of people than I was used to from a small town. It's meant learning not only the basics, but specialized things within the field I want to go into, and even learning what that field is. I've made both friends and even just acquaintances throughout my time, and I've learned what I like and what I don't. It's an experience that allows me to become more than I am the day before. Learning at DSU, I've learned that no matter what a person does to get, whether it's their scholarship or get through the day, I can relate to almost every person that I meet. And that's a good thing because we all have a common goal of eventually leaving with the qualifications for a career. And to me, I have been able to enjoy DSU because one, they cater to people like myself, where it's the esports department, where there's community get togethers. And I think there needs to be the ability to see what every department has to offer. I love going to the free concerts. I love seeing things where it's just available as a resource to the students to ease the stress, where they're handing out snacks all the time. And I I always want to go to a school where I can learn in person. I'm not an online learner. I can't do that very effectively. To me, it requires an in-person touch of physical examples, people explaining it to me word for word. That's where I thrive. And DSU is not only affordable, but it has that where we can go into a classroom and have an explanation, ask questions, and learn. And yes, you still need to go read every part of your thought process off and still be able to ex- excel within doing the work, but it makes it easier to do the work when you can have examples and work through examples, especially within math and other forms of deep thinking, and even just going through books. It makes it easier and has more motivation for myself to do it that way. And it also provided me the opportunity to do it locally. I didn't have to travel to go to school. I can live at home and affordably go to college. So to me, that makes all the difference in the world because when I get into my career, I'm not going to have to budget super carefully or think, how am I going to pay off this student loan or debt or anything of that nature. I'm just going to be able to go into the career. And that frees me up to whether I have to do internships or get that experience and start at a lower pay. It gives me the luxury of being able to do that without hardship. And everything about being able to go locally, being able to go in person, and being able to experience all these groups and clubs and activities really motivates me to finish a degree because I've been to college multiple times and it's not always worked out properly. But this time feels like I'm actually going to see it through and I'm actually going to be able to see it through both financially, academically, and just within a timeline that works for me. I'm not going at a breakneck pace, but it allows me to just be myself and excel. I think that not only does it mean to me that I get somewhere where I can learn, somewhere where I can relax, somewhere where I can experience that connection, but it also leaves me with skills and talents after the fact, like learning Excel, learning things that will look good on a resume. And I also have a chance to be better every single semester, whether it's at writing, whether it's at organizing files, whether it's at bookkeeping. I will learn slowly and fill into the person I need to be for my career. Well, that is what learning at DSU means to me.